Now, friends, here are the boys that I always say are the best in the business when it comes to a fine trio. Incidentally, the song that the boys are going to sing, they're doing especially for me tonight, and I feel very honored. One of the boys wrote it, and here is the Glaser brothers to sing a song that Warner Mac recorded and one that Jim Glaser wrote, All Night Cafe. Let's hear it.
Sitting in an all-night cafe in a booth back in the corner, making paper wads from napkins, throwing toothpicks on the floor. Got a problem I can't solve, so I'm gonna sit here till I figure out the reason why my baby doesn't love me anymore. It can't be another woman, 'cause I've never looked at anyone as long as I've been knowing her, and that's a long, long time. Drank so many cups of coffee, bet you that I'll get an ulcer, sitting in this all-night cafe with my baby on my mind. Sitting in an all-night cafe, listening to the jukebox playing, overheard a waitress saying, wonder why he don't go home. That my baby's out with someone, laughing, dancing, and romancing, and I'll bet she never thinks about me sitting here alone. It can't be another woman, 'cause I've never looked at anyone as long as I've been knowing her, and that's a long, long time. Drank so many cups of coffee, bet you that I'll get an ulcer, sitting in this all-night cafe with my baby on my mind. Sitting in this all-night cafe with my baby on my mind.
Here they are, friends and neighbors, with a tune I'm sure you're all familiar with. Here they are, the three Glaser brothers and Rock Island Line, fellas.
Now this is the story about the Rock Island Line. Now the Rock Island Line runs all the way down to New Orleans. And it used to be if you had certain things on board, they wouldn't let you into New Orleans. And that certain thing they was talking about was pig irons. And everybody knows that a pig iron is a slot machine. And they didn't allow slot machines in New Orleans. So they had a toll gate set up outside the city, and every train that pulled into the toll gate, the engineer had to stop and tell the toll boss what he had on board. Now this one train pulled into the toll gate, and the toll boss said, "What you got on board, boy?" He said, "Well, I got cows, I got sheep, I got horses, I got mules, I got livestock, I got all livestock." He said, "All right, Johnny, you can go on through." But as the train started moving on down the track and picking up a little steam and a little speed like this, Luther. Well, he stuck his head back out the window, and he yelled at that toll boss, and he said, "Hey, I fooled you, I got pig irons, got all pig irons. Hey, the Rock Island Line, it's a mighty good road, Rock Island Line, it's a road to ride, Rock Island Line, it's a mighty good road, if you ride it, get it right, make it right, get a ticket, and you take from the Rock Island Line." Well, it's cloudy in the east and it looks like rain. Got me a ticket on the railroad train. Pour on the water, shovel on the coal, stick a head out the window, see the drivers roll. Take a Rock Island Line, it's a mighty good road. Rock Island Line, it's a road to ride. Rock Island Line, it's a mighty good road. If you ride, you got to ride it, then you finally get your ticket at the station on the Rock Island Line. Well, the 745, it is always late, but it arrived today at 7:45. The engineer said when they cheered his name, we're right on time, but this is yesterday's train. Take a Rock Island Line, it's a mighty good road. Rock Island Line, it's a road to ride. Rock Island Line, it's a mighty good road. If you ride, you get to ride it, you can finally get your ticket at the station on the Rock Island Line. Was an eastbound train on a westbound track, northbound train on a southbound track. Engineer said, well, ain't that fine? Heck of a way to run a railroad line. Take a Rock Island Line, road. Rockland line is the road to ride. Rockland line is a mighty good road. If you ride, you got to ride it like you find it. Get your ticket at the station of a Rockland line.